Hey, it's KJ. Welcome to my channel and welcome to what I got my kids for Christmas 2025 Jolly Basket Edition. Now, if you are new here, you might be wondering two things. First, KJ, is this what you always sound like? No, I did lose my voice. It is coming back and I have to film these videos. I can't prolong it anymore. So, if I sound a little scratchy, that's why. And two, what is a Jolly Basket? So a Jolly Basket is something where you can give to someone, whether it's to your kids, to a friend. I do it for my kids. And what it is you just put a bunch of Christmas themed things in it for whoever you're giving it to. So for my kids, I put a lot of Christmas crafts in there, Christmas clothes, Christmas themed items. You guys will see in a little bit. For some of you, you might be like, KJ, that's so extra. I'm going to be doing this for my kids anyway. Like, I'm going to be giving them Christmas clothes. I'm going to be giving them Christmas crafts. So I just figure, like, let me tie a bow on it and make it a little bit extra special. You certainly do not need to do this, but this is something that I like to do. I know on TikTok and other social media platforms, you see like some people just go really crazy. I don't do that. I go to Hobby Lobby, I go on Amazon, Primark, like I get affordable things. So, but without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's get into what I got my kids for Christmas Jolly Basket Edition. Now, I do have 3 kids at the time of filming. I have a 2-year-old son, a 4-year-old son, and a 5-year-old daughter. She's almost 6. So the first portion, I'm going to show you the things that I got that will be for all of them. And then in a little bit, I'll show you what I got for my daughter, specifically for my 4-year-old son and then my 2-year-old son. So starting off, I have all of their Christmas crafts over here because I'm not going to get all of these crafts. You guys will see in a minute. So this, for example, there are 24 in a pack. So each of my kids is not going to get their own. But what I have here, this is from Hobby Lobby. It was $4.99 before the 50% off discount. So, you guys can see these are not very expensive things. So it's basically you can put your child's picture in the middle. So I thought maybe we could make some of these ornaments for families. So like my mom, my mother-in-law, aunts, uncles, whatever. So, it'd just be like a cute little way for the kids to gift ornaments, for the Christmas season. Next up, for $4.99 before the 50% discount, I got these paper roll character kits. So there's 5 in a pack. I did get 2 of these. If I have doubles, I'm not going to show you both of them. I'll just show you the one. So here we've got Santa, we've got the reindeer, gingerbread snowman, and the little elf. So they're basically like toilet paper rolls. So if you didn't want to buy it and you wanted to use things you already had, you could certainly use paper towel rolls and cut them in half, or toilet paper rolls and do that. These are a little bit sturdier. Like I can't really, if you guys can see, like I can't squeeze it. So it's a bit more sturdy, but it comes with like the different things you can decorate with. So just a fun little craft we can do this holiday season. Next up, this is a pack of 24 for $4.99. They are these nativity ornament kits. It's the reason for the season, you guys. So we always try to make sure that there's some element of the reason for the season when we're doing things like in their Jolly Baskets and whatnot. So, or just like Christmas in general. So these, again, it's a 24 pack, so we'll be able to make some this year and I'll save it for next year because I always tend to have leftover crafts from the previous year if it's something that makes a lot. Or I do have 2 nieces, so sometimes we'll do things with my nieces as well. So there's 5 of the kids, or my cousins have kids, so sometimes we'll do it with my cousins as well. So always good to have extra, but if there aren't any extra, we can always save them for next year. Next up for $5.49 are these gingerbread houses. So these are foam gingerbread houses, and I don't think they're not 3D. So this makes 24. So my kids may want to make multiple and just decorate them how they want. So I'm pretty sure it's just, yeah, okay, so here you can see like what comes in it. So it's just like one piece, the icing, and then the little decor. So these are flat gingerbread houses. And I say that because you'll see in a minute what I have, but just fun little gingerbread houses, mess-free gingerbread houses that they can decorate. Next up for $3.99, this is also from Hobby Lobby. This is $3.99 before the discount, are these 3D gingerbread house kits. So basically it comes as one cardboard. I'll flip it around. So here's the cardboard you guys can see up here. This is how it comes, and then you have to fold it and then you can decorate it. So again, mess-free gingerbread houses. We always do get gingerbread houses. We haven't gotten them yet. Those would go in a Jolly Basket. So if I do end up getting those before I give the kids the Jolly Baskets, then that can go in there. But for now, we have these mess-free ones. So these are great because, the messy ones, mommy has to be like very close, making sure we're not getting stuff everywhere. But this one, it's mess-free, so the kids can kind of do this like while making dinner or something, or just to, for watching a movie, like have a Christmas movie on and we can do that and just all do it together. Again, there are, there's 12, not 24. So each of my kids can do 2, or we can do it with my nieces or my cousin's kids or something like that. So that will be a fun one to do. Next up, I have these little elf pom-pom kits. It only makes 4. They're $3.99. I did get 2 of these, so I do have two packs of these. So probably we'll do this with my nieces one night. We do go to my sister's every Sunday for Sunday dinner. I see my sister throughout the week, but we like have a designated like Sunday, I can't talk guys words. We have a designated Sunday family dinner with our family. So we go to my sister's house, she cooks dinner, I do the cleaning. That's just kind of the trade-off because I don't like to cook, she doesn't like to clean, so that's what we do. Anyway, this is just a thing where we can do, you know, like the kids can do crafts together. So like after dinner, after we've cleaned up, we can do that, or before dinner, we can do that. Just so you guys know, I did not skip Thanksgiving. I do have Thanksgiving crafts as well. Not sharing them in this video because that's not what this is for, but I did get Thanksgiving crafts for my kids as well. So we'll do some of those, but again, not the purpose of this video. So we just have these little pom-pom guys there. So those will be fun. And, you know, maybe they could even double as ornaments. Next up, speaking of ornaments, I do have these paint your own ornaments. It makes 10. I did get 3 packs of these. So I don't know if we're going to do it just like my kids, where each of my kids will have their own, or we'll split them up and we'll do it with my nieces. TBD, don't know yet. We'll see. Like maybe I'll do one with my kids and kind of see how that goes. And then like, you know, maybe we'll do them with my nieces as well. Just kind of depend on like what the kids are in the mood to do, because 10 is a lot. So I don't think they're going to want to do 10 at once. Like my thought is maybe we'd do 2 like every week leading up to Christmas, or like I said, we could do it with my nieces or my cousin's kids or something like that. But I always like to have extra depending on like who we're going to be around this holiday season. But we've got a tree, a gingerbread, an angel, snowflake, penguin with a little Christmas sweater. We've got a reindeer, a gift, Santa, a snowman, and then the little tree with the gifts. So really cute, really inexpensive. It's $7.99 before the 50% discount. So it's $4 for 10 of these ornaments. So that's a pretty good deal. Okay, now we're gonna move on to what I got each of my kids individually. So we're gonna start with my 2-year-old son because I feel like he's always last. So we're gonna start with him first. So the first thing I got for him, I got this from Primark. It is this Grinch shirt. It is so stinking cute right here. So this is a little Grinch shirt. You've got the Grinch on there and Max, and it says the Grinch on it. And I did size up because I want my boys to be able to wear this multiple years, because I said boys because yes, I did get my other son a matching one. And these were $7. So next, I got him this sweatshirt, and what I love, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a dino on it, a little Santa dino, or just a dino with a Santa hat, and I thought that was so cute. And then it has like some snowmen and reindeer as well. And this was $8, so really cute. I love this. I didn't get a matching one for my older guy with this, but I just, you know, I thought it was cute. Like my husband was like, he's like, you can't get everything matching for them, because my little guy, if I buy something new for him, like he's the only one that's wearing it, and I'm not going to size up, because if I size up, that like my 4-year-old will wear it. So, or for like my daughter, even though she's my only daughter, I'll size up for her, and then she'll wear something for a few years, or it just doesn't really make sense for the boys, if that makes sense. Okay, also I have like hair that keeps like getting on my eyelash, so sorry about that. Okay, next up, I always like to get my kids a book if I can, like add to our Christmas collection. We also go to the library, like read a lot of Christmas books, like we'll take them out from the library, but sometimes I find some really cute ones. So again, my hair is like driving me nuts, just gonna move it. Okay. This one is How to Catch a Reindeer. Now we already have How to Catch an Elf, How to Catch a Santa, or How to Catch Santa. I forget the exact name of it. I don't know if it'll be on the back. But this is How to Catch a Reindeer. They also have How to Catch a Snowman, I believe. We just got the How to Catch a Witch, because they have them for like all different holidays. They also have like non-holiday ones. Like my daughter has How to Catch a Mermaid. So this one, we just love this series of books. So I did get How to Catch a Reindeer for my 2-year-olds, and really excited to read this and add it to our Christmas book collection. Another thing I love to get my kids are coloring books. Well, you guys see a pattern. I like to get crafts, but coloring books are great, just as, you know, just like something for them to do. And speaking of coloring, I have this little carry along activity pad. So this I found at the Dollar Tree. By the way, anything I can link, I will. If I can't link it, like the exact item, I'll try to find something similar on Amazon, but I'll either have it linked in my LTK or my Amazon storefront, and I'll probably have a QR code up throughout like the video. So anyway, here we have carry along activity pad. So I thought this was really cute. I found this when I was doing my Dollar Tree shop with me video the other day. So if you haven't watched that, go check that out. So in the back, it has like little markers and stuff here. And then in the front, it's a little activity pad. So again, there's some activities here that like my 2-year-old probably cannot do. Like here, perfectly Grinchy, like making words out of that. Like he can't do that, but he'll just still color. And that had stickers in the front too. So this was $1.50, because Dollar Tree is getting a little more expensive these days. And not that $1.50 is expensive, but for the Dollar Tree, it's like this used to be $1 or $1.25, and now Dollar Tree is just like skyrocketing their products. So I don't shop at Dollar Tree as often as I used to for like little knick-knack things. Like before our Disney trips, I used to like get stuff there, but now it's like just not as like inexpensive as it used to be. But I can still find some gems there. So like this, for example, I found this Bluey activity book, and I actually had something similar in my Amazon cart. Then I found this, so I ended up not getting that. But again, I will link as much as I can in my Amazon storefront or my LTK, so you know, like similar items for you guys. Okay, so this is a Bluey a creative play with stickertivity. They're calling it a stickertivity, a bluey stickertivity. I like that. So we've got Hooray Christmas. So in here, it does come with, I do believe it has, does it have stickers? Wait a minute. Does it have stickers? Okay, they're in the middle. Okay, so there's stickers in the middle, and then there's just like a bunch of different activities here that you can do. So you'd find some of the stickers and you can put them in those places. So this will probably be something you might, if you follow me on my Disney channel, you might see this in what I pack my kids because we're going Christmas time. So I might give this to them in their Jolly baskets, and this might also come on our Disney trip because we always go around Christmas time. So I also like to keep it like on theme if I can. So this one's really cute. Again, there are some activities that like my 2-year-old won't be able to do, but for the most part, he'll just enjoy that it's bluey. Next up, I got this sticker activity. This I got on Amazon. So what I'm gonna do, I took some of them out so I could show you. So what I will do is I'll put a few in each of my kids' little Jolly baskets. So like, well, here you guys can see we've got a reindeer over here. We've got a tree on this side. So these are like super cute. So here we've got the tree. We've got a gingerbread house. And they sort of like, there'll be like a few like, of them. So I'll give like, oh, maybe there's 3 each. Are there 3 each? Oh, there's perfect. That's 3 each. So I'll give each of my kids like 1 of each. So we've got the gingerbread house. We've got a snowman here. We've got an elf. There's a few of them. Again, I will link it down on my Amazon so you guys can see like which ones they have. But these are really great. Something that my kids always enjoy doing. My kids love stickers. And also like this will probably be something you'll see in my Disney pack with me if you guys watch my Disney Malloy channel. So that's everything I got my 2-year-old. Moving on to my 4-year-old. So we'll just move through this one quickly because I did also get him that Grinch shirt. So I got him this one as well. And that was from Primark for $7. I did get him another shirt. So I did get this Spidey Christmas shirt for him. It has Spidey and Spin on it. So we've got this one. It says Spidey Christmas. This I did size up for him as well because, you know, he's 4, but you know, I like to get things big, so this way at least he can get like a couple years out of it. And then my 2-year-old, like as he grows, he can also wear that as well. And then I also got him the same little activity pad, so I don't want to show you that to you guys. Again, I also got him the bluey activity pad, so again, not gonna go through that. And then I got him a coloring book. I got him a slightly different one, but you know, same applies. Like we've got, you know, your different coloring pages here and different activities. So he's 4, so he can do like some of these activities, but you know, my kids just really just like to color and they like the Grinch. Like actually, I think I have Grinch here because I'm right here. So I have Grinch and I have Max on this side. So hopefully you guys can see them, but we do love the Grinch. I do have a Grinch themed entryway. So if you guys haven't watched my Decorate With Me videos, I will try to link that down below, but definitely go check out my Christmas Decorate With Me videos from this year. I've done the Grinch the past few years. I just kind of like change it up and like add some things to it. So anyway, I digress. Moving on. So this was a really quick one because a lot of the things I got for my 4-year-old, I also got for my 2-year-old. So we'll move through that quickly. But the last thing I got for him is this How to Catch a Gingerbread Man. So again, we love these books. This was $5. The other one I think was also on sale on Amazon for like $5.49 maybe. So a pretty good deal, but basically it just like goes through like how to catch a gingerbread man. We just love these books. They're just really fun to read, and I don't know, just I want my kids to grow up remembering like this is what we did, like Christmas traditions. Like we read our Christmas books, like Halloween, we just did like all our Halloween books. I do have a few Thanksgiving books, so those get mixed in there as well. But we'll start doing like our Christmas books like this week. So wrapping things up with my daughter. So for my daughter, because then she's 5, almost 6, she'll be 6 before Christmas. So the first thing I got for her is this Christmas themed nightgown. So really cute. It's got the Disney princesses. And honestly, this doesn't need to be just for Christmas. Like it's like Christmas themed. Like you guys can see, they've got the gifts and like the kind of like poinsettia type flowers. But I feel like she could really like wear this all year. Oh, and what am I talking about? It's got like the bottom. That's like the Santa like ish kind of. I mean, like it's got the fringe. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. All right. Moving on, because I'm clearly having difficulty finding words. Okay, next, I got her this sweatshirt, and I realized after I got it that I got the wrong size because of 5, and she like is growing out of her 5s, so I'm gonna have to get a new one. But this is a Christmas sweatshirt, so we've got the Disney princesses, we've got Belle, Cinderella, and Ariel, and I basically will put my kids in any kind of Christmas clothes they have from like November through December, so they get a lot of wear out of them, and again, because I size up, they'll get a lot of use out of them. Okay, next. Guys, if you watched what I got my kids for Christmas, I still cannot find the Tonys. So I got my kids some Tonys for Christmas, and I got them for their Jolly baskets as well. I have a Grinch one, and I don't know where it is. We do have Elf on the shelf. So TBD though, this may be a Jolly basket idea, or this might be something that I leave for my Elf, and then my Elf can give it to my kids on one of the days, like, you know, that the Elf is here, because our Elf is here usually like 30 days, like a little bit before December, like Thanksgiving time. So, all right, moving on. Next up, I got these little reindeer clips. This is from Primark. This was $4 from Primark. They're just like cute little like reindeer clips. So I thought like I could just put them in her hair. Next up, I did get her an activity book. I would have gotten her the Grinch too, but they didn't have any more. They just had some Rudolph ones. They had like 2 Rudolph and 2 Grinch. So I couldn't get all 3 of them the same thing, but same thing. It's just like the little activity pads, got the stickers and like the little activities, like similar to how I showed you guys. I don't know, I'm showing it like that. Let me show you to the side. So like similar to how I showed you the Grinch one. So here they have Rudolph. So I'll give that to her. That also may end up like in what we bring on our Disney trip. And then next I have a coloring book for her. Now this, similar to the Elf on the Shelf, Tony, this may also be something where my elf gives this to the kids. I might leave this for the elf and maybe the elf will leave it for the kids, TBD, I'll just say. Next up, I got a book for my daughter, and if you guys watch Fancy Nancy, or like if your kids watch Fancy Nancy, you might remember the Christmas episode, one of the Christmas episodes. And what I really love about the story, there's a great message in this book or in that episode. So what happens is Nancy is like making her Christmas list and she really wants a fuchsia bike and, you know, among other things. And she goes to meet Santa and there's a little girl, Daisy, who's in line behind her. And she's like, what do you want for Christmas? And Daisy tells Nancy, oh, I'll be happy with whatever I get. And then later on in the book, you see Daisy going to get some of the you know, the food that was donated. They have to get some that was donated because they don't have a lot. And then at the end of the story, Nancy does get the fuchsia bike and she ends up, oh, zero guys, she ends up giving it to Daisy. I really love the message that this book has, and I think it's really important for my kids to know that Christmas is not just about getting gifts, that it's also about giving. Now listen, I'm guilty. I got my kids a whole bunch of stuff, like I'm looking at it right here. That said, I just want to make sure my kids know, you know, the reason for the season. We always talk about that. And then also that there's other kids that are not as lucky. And like, what can we do for other families? So we always, you know, do things where we'll get it from, you know, local areas in the community where you can like, you know, pick a star off a tree and you can like get things for, you know, local families. We do like an extra donation to the local animal shelters. I do like a thing where I have like money comes out of my account every month for a local animal shelter where we've gotten like dogs. Like there's this shelter where I live that we've gotten all of our dogs except Slinky, basically. Slinky was from rescue in Texas, but a local rescue. So whole point is, listen, Christmas is great, and a lot of us out there are really lucky, but there are some people that are not so lucky. And so that just, for me personally, I just want to share that message with my kids. So, you know, every year I just try to teach that to my children. And the whole point is, I think this book is a really great way to share that message with the kids. So if you have little kids who like Fancy Nancy, if I can find this book, I'll link it down below. And I think it's just a great way to explain to your kids that not everyone is lucky and like, how can we help others? Okay. I'm off my soapbox. Is that what it is? Okay, moving on. The last thing I got my daughter, oh my gosh, also, I hope you guys are still with me with my voice here. But the last thing I got for my daughter is this Rudolph. I didn't get it for all my kids because this one's just like another activity book. It's also a book, but it has like activities within it. So we can do the Rudolph story, which we have the Rudolph story, I believe. But this one is like activities too. So I just got one of them. This was from Dollar Tree. If I can find something somewhere, I'll link it down below. But it's just another book here. So, oh my goodness, I thought this video was going to be quick. It wasn't. Thank you so much. If you stuck around till the end of the video, leave me a little red nose, like a little red circle in the comments down below so I know you made it to the end. And thank you for bearing with me. And if you guys liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new and you like the content. And if you've been all the way to the end, so I'd really appreciate it if you'd stick around and subscribe. I've got a lot more gift guides coming your way. Gift guides for him, gift guides for her, which will be out either at the end of this week or beginning of next week or over the weekend. We'll see. Those are coming as well. And I've just got a lot more Christmas content coming your way. So with that, I appreciate you guys being here and I'll see you guys in my next one. Merry Christmas.